So here we have the Kia Sportage 1.7 CRDI3 on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this carpet section we have not only a full-size spare wheel, but it's an alloy spare wheel as well, which is very rare. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are full leather. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles on this car are 28,082. You can change information that's displayed above that by pushing buttons on the steering wheel for various different pieces of fuel economy information, should you wish to. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have stereo controls, and on the right-hand side, cruise control. Down the bottom here we have controls for the phone predominantly, so you can answer and end phone calls. You can also use the voice activation to dial someone in your contacts list, which will mean you don't have to take your phone out of your bag or pocket or anything like that. And we've got steering modes buttons. So if I push that button, you can see up on here it will give us normal steering, sport steering, or comfort steering. So comfort's very light, normal is your everyday driving, and sport, the steering will be firmer. Over in the centre we've got the main radio for the car, CD player above it. If I push the button just to turn it on a moment. When it comes to radio, you can change the band that you listen to by hitting this button up in the top corner here, just to cycle through them, as you can see, from AM to FM. If you want to listen to your own music, hit that button. At the moment, nothing is connected, that means there's no CD in there. Or you can also connect up a USB and auxiliary device as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Below that we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed is then adjustable in the middle. These buttons determine the direction of the airflow. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking full control of the fan speed itself, and you can override that at any point in time you wish to. Below that we have a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary and USB inputs. That button turns off the parking sensors. And we have a 6-speed manual gearbox. Either side of the gearbox we have the buttons for the driver and passenger heated seats. The last thing I wanted to talk about are the two sunroofs that you see just here. The rear one is fixed in place, so is more of a window than a sunroof, but this front one you can tilt and slide that front section open as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.